Now, how are you feeling? Have you been eating?
You fool! How dare you force me into this hospital?
Oh, what a serious pain in the... Let's begin the exam, Roni. Are you ready?
Yes, Doctor. Whenever you are ready.
Okay, let's ask this guy a few questions
Well
first.
then, let's start with you telling me about the symptoms you're experiencing.
I'm not saying anything, you jackanape.
So that's how it's gonna be. Well, go right on ahead if you don't want to ever be discharged from this hospital.
You utter bastard. Fine, ask your questions. Huh. I didn't ask to be examined. Yes, I collapsed, but I simply wasn't feeling well. I'm not as young as I used to be, and I've been under quite a lot of stress.
Stress?
A lot of stress, huh? I think we can assume he's been getting tired easily. Heck, serves him right. I'm exhausted just having to deal with him. Isn't that so, Roni?
I do not share your pain, Doctor. New symptom observed. Gets tired easily.
You're so serious all the time. You know, you should loosen some bolts and relax.
There's so much to be done, and you're not helping. Quit wasting my time and issue my release. Oh my God. Come on. Damn it. You're never gonna give up, are you? Being stuck in this stinking examination room is killing my appetite.
Hungry?
So his appetite's been decreasing. Maybe he's been trying some of the food here.
The food at our hospital is actually pretty good. You'd be
I want you to
surprised.
make a note of the patient's appetite. Also, jot down that the hospital food sucks.
Must remain professional, Doctor. New symptom observed. Lack of appetite.
Yeah, we're actually pretty blessed to have such good food.
Right. Professional. One day, I'd love to hear all about that.
Like, I would say it's better than a lot of the fast food chains that are nationwide.
Honestly, I haven't eaten much, but I feel queasy and bloated.
Huh? That's not normal.
He's been feeling bloated, huh? That's not to say he isn't already a bit on the chunky side. Roni, order up a CT scan. Oh, and warn the lab guys they may need a forklift to get him onto the table.
Last at once. Also, I may use a slightly different wording for that second part.
Hey, you!
Huh? What's wrong now?
You don't need to examine me. I refuse this treatment.
Hey, if I don't look in your stomach, we'll never know what's wrong with you.
There is no reason for this. If you think it's necessary, then prove it.
You're really getting on my nerves. Roni, ignore him and send in the request.
I cannot, Doctor. All examinations require patient consent.
You're as stubborn as he is, you know that?
Unfortunately, it is hospital protocol.
Fine. So I just need to narrow down the diagnosis candidates and prove an exam is necessary, right?
That is standard protocol, Doctor. New symptom observed. Bloated abdomen.
So what? Doesn't matter. Just sign your little forms and discharge me. Looking at your stupid face makes me even more nauseous.
Nauseous? Okay.
He said my face makes him feel even more nauseous. That means he was already feeling nauseous before he came here. How's that for deduction, Roni? Make a note of it.
Understood, Doctor. New symptom observed. Nausea.
Alright, do you mean gay sexual harassment? I guess I'll just have to look at his numbers then. Okay, what do we got here? Normal, normal, normal. Wait, what? You know what? This is gonna be worth a miss.
Ooh, now this is something. Check it out, Roni. It's 3 sevens.
Doctor, is that abnormal?
Huh? No, it's perfectly fine. Never mind.
Now, I'll admit, somebody told me about this one in advance, despite saying no spoilers. Apparently, there are all kinds of hidden Easter eggs in the diagnosis and in the forensics modes, and I'm going to be looking all of those up and showing them off at the end of the game. Oh, this is actually an abnormality.
The platelet count. It seems unusually low.
I believe having a low platelet count makes it so that
New symptom observed.
your body heals wounds slower. Because platelets in your blood are that's what causes your body to be able to heal from minor injuries like scrapes. That's high.
His total bilirubin level seems a bit high. Roni, make a record of that.
Understood, Doctor. New symptom observed. High total bilirubin level.
Hold on. If his total bilirubin is this high, he should have jaundice in the whites of his eyes.
Correct, Doctor. But the status of the patient's eyeballs cannot be confirmed.
Yeah, that's the problem. The geezer's eyes are too squinty for me to examine. And somehow, I doubt he'll cooperate with us and let me take a look.
Doctor, perhaps you could try angering the patient.
Huh? What good'll that do?
I've noticed that Chief Patel's eyes are frequently wide open when conversing with you. It is a physiological response for humans to open their eyes wider when they are angry.
You're pretty observant, aren't you? All right. I don't know that I like the example you gave, but let's try your tactic.
I'll try that afterward.
Shouldn't be too hard. A few blows at his pride, and that should do it.
Well, after I'm done with the diagnostic. Wow, that AST and ALT are both off the charts.
Yep, his AST level is rather high. Roni, record the symptom.
Understood, Doctor. New symptom observed. High AST level.
Oh wow, he's got bad cholesterol too.
He has a pretty elevated ALT level. Roni, make a note of that.
Understood, Doctor. New symptom observed. High ALT level.
Usually the problem most people have with cholesterol is too much cholesterol, not too little.
Interesting. His cholesterol level is unusually low. Roni, make a note of that too.
Understood, Doctor. New symptom observed. Low total cholesterol.
What else? Anything? Gamma GTP, LAP. Fine, that's fine, that's fine. I'll just double check the list. But I don't think there's anything else. His blood pressure is a little low, but it's still within the accepted range. Everything else appears to be within the acceptable range. So let's not see if we can piss this guy off. Wait a minute.
Well, I'd say the patient's physique is pretty typical for a man his age. But considering how conceited he is, it may be just the thing to anger him. Now, let me see your stomach. Come on, lift up your clothing.
Never. I don't have any obligation to cooperate.
Oh, I get it. You're shy about your gut, huh? Too many steak dinners? Don't be ashamed. I'm not someone to judge a patient, no matter how fat they are.
That's something you never say to a patient, ever.
You son of a bitch! You can't talk to me like that.
Ooh, you're getting angry, huh? Great, now stay just like that.
I don't need your jokes. How dare you insult me? I want my lawyer.
All right, maybe I went a little far, but that's fine. Now's my chance to check his eyes. Yep, discoloration in the whites of his eyes. Looks like jaundice.
You wouldn't be able to
Roni,
see this
mark it
jaundice unless the game pointed it out.
New symptom observed. Jaundice.
At least that's from what I can tell. Can I get him to cooperate yet? No. You know what? Let's go ahead and take a look at these symptoms.
All right, time to prove the need for a CT exam.
We should compare our symptoms to the possible illness candidates. If the likely candidates require a CT scan to be identified, there is ample evidence to have one taken.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me. Guess you're pretty useful sometimes.
Did you just impart genuine praise on me, Doctor?
Hey, I give credit where it's due, you know? Now let's get to work.
Alright, let's take a look at this. Nausea, lack of appetite, bloated abdomen, jaundice. Bilirubin, AST, ALT, cholesterol, platelets. Actually, I'm going to go back to that analysis exam and make sure the make sure I didn't miss one. Because
Yo,
You really are an idiot.
is that so?
okay, yeah, let's just take a look at this, make sure I didn't miss his PIVKA 2 level. No, his PIVKA 2 level is fine, so it can't be a malignant liver tumor. Alright, let's take another look at this. Oh, that wasn't what it was. Luckily, it was still in the thing. No appetite. Jaundice. Bilirubin. ALT. AST. Hey, all these symptoms match. Cool. So it could be congestive liver failure. It's not a biliary infection. It's not that. Okay, that's a full match. So we have 2 full matches. Just gonna do another double check the visual exam to make sure that I didn't miss anything. Because I think I might have missed something.
Are you...
Is that...
Shaking in the extremities. Oh, his leg. Right.
His legs are still shaking. That's definitely worth making a note of, Roni.
Understood, Doctor. New symptom observed. Shaking legs.
Actually, that might be the symptom we need. Let's take a look. No, I don't want to go to the exam room. I want to go back to his office. Okay. Shaking. There we go. I knew I missed one. Shaking.
All right. The only remaining symptom can be gained through a CT.
I concur, Doctor. The necessity for a CT examination is undeniable.
Excellent. Looks like our favorite patient's about to get a CT scan.
We should move to the examination room then.
Alright, now we've proven that this patient needs a CT exam.
Now that we've proved a CT exam is necessary, it's time to teach that old fart a lesson.
I must advise against teaching any lessons, Doctor. Patients must be treated in an appropriate manner.
Oh, I know, Roni. I'll treat him just how he deserves. Hey, geezer. I'm gonna prove to you that you need a CT scan.
What?
Roni, show him.
Yes, Doctor. This is the record of the current diagnostic progress.
And now, you need a CT exam. Is that all right with you, Mr. Assistant Secretary?
No, you fool.
Well, then let's hop to it. Roni, get us some approval, will ya?
Understood, Doctor. Sending the request now.
Suit yourself.
Congratulations, Doctor. The patient's CT examination is now available.
Yeah, thanks. That was...
Oh.
Ugh, I'm exhausted. Why did it have to take so long just to do an image analysis?
The images from the CT exam are ready. Please look over the results, Doctor.
Don't I get a break? Could have sworn we're supposed to have scheduled break time, right?
Okay, what I'm gonna do with these images... How many of them are there? 3, huh? Well, I'm going to go ahead and show you all the images. And I'm actually going to take a look at these in between... oh, hello, there's an abnormality.
Hey now. The color difference confirms that ascites is formed. Well, this explains the bloated abdomen. Roni, make a note of it. Write down the patient's got a pool in his abdomen.
Abbreviate that, Doctor. New symptom observed. Ascites accumulation.
What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to look at these images, like capture them and then look at them in between now and the next video. Okay, aside from the ascites accumulation on this slide, the other difference we're looking for in this slide is right here. This guy's liver is gigantic.
His liver's the size of a penguin. That ain't normal. Roni, make a note of that too.
Understood, Doctor. New symptom observed. Swollen liver.
I think that's everything we need to diagnose this guy.
We've got all the materials we need, Roni. Let's continue with the diagnosis back in my office.
Yes, Doctor. I've already made the data ready for you in the office.
Now we should be able to make a diagnosis here.
All right, Roni. Let's finalize the diagnosis.
Yes, Doctor.
I'm just going to double check the others, but I think... No, it's not that. I'm just going to double check the others, but I'm pretty sure this is congestive liver failure. Yep, that's it. Congestive liver failure. Wonder when we're going to treat this guy.
Congestive liver failure. It's common for this disease to be just a complication of something linked with heart failure.
Would you like to make a note of the congestive liver failure and continue the diagnosis?
Better safe than sorry. Let's continue on with the diagnosis. Roni, fill out the necessary paperwork.
Understood, Doctor. Please begin investigating the patient's primary disease.
Congestive liver failure. Possible heart failure link.
Yes, Doctor. If left alone, his condition may become critical.
He's gonna complain. Can't send him home like this.
Yes, Doctor. I have obtained approval to continue diagnosis.
All right, let's go.
Okay, since this segment was so short, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to just append this to the previous segment and break the video here. So next time on Let's Play Trauma Team, we're going to continue Jacob Tillman's diagnosis and hopefully get to the root behind this liver failure. See you later.